Okay, here's a quick tutorial on how to cite information from Country Watch. So here you are at Country Watch, and let's say your country that you chose was Afghanistan. So you'd click over there on Afghanistan, and then this is the general, information about the country. Let's say you were over here in political conditions, and you found information over here that you were going to use in your report. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. Boy, that's a long article. And you'll notice here that it gives us some information. It gives us a date. This is the date that this article was either written or updated. It also tells you who the author was. Okay, and that's important. If you go down here and you click on citations, click on that. Now this isn't the citation for, these are just sample citations of how we should cite things in Country Watch. This isn't the actual citation for the Afghanistan article we were just looking at. This is just like a template. And so this right here, we always want to use, first of all, we always want to use MLA. We use MLA, not APA. So be sure you're using the right template. And a template is like a pattern. And if you just use Country Watch, just like the first page, just a Country Watch review, then you would use this pattern for your citation. But we used like a chapter. We were in political conditions. So here's MLA, and here is the sample of how you would cite an article in one of the chapters of Country Watch. And so the easiest way to do it is just to copy, Control C, and paste that sample, Control V, into a Word document. Now we have a nice little template that we can use to create, the right citation. So let's go back to our Afghanistan article that we found, Afghanistan, and then political conditions, and we scroll all the way down. Now let's look at the first thing on this this citation. First thing they have is an author. Okay, now luckily this article has an author, written by Dr. Denise Youngblood Coleman. Coincidentally, the same author. But some of these articles don't have authors, but this one does, so let's just leave her name there. Now you'll notice political conditions France. Well, we weren't in France. Where were we? We were political conditions Afghanistan. So what you would do is you would take out France and put in Afghanistan. Now let's say you were on a different page. You weren't political conditions, maybe you were social conditions or environment or something. You would put that page title there, and then a colon, and then your country's name. Okay, countrywatch.com, that's just the name of the website. Leave that like that. Country Watch over here, that's the publisher. So leave that just like that. November 2010, that is the date that the article was either written or updated. Well, you'll notice our article was written September 2012, or updated September 2012. So we want to put September 2012 in there. Web, that just means it's a website, a web resource. Leave that like that. And this is the date that you accessed the article. And we accessed it, what is today? 27 September 2012. And so that's all good. Now this is the URL of the article. Okay, we want to keep that period there because that's part of the citation. This is the URL for her France article. Well, we want the URL for our Afghanistan article. So you go up to the very top here and you Control C, copy, go back to your citation, Control V, and paste, and there you have it. And that is your citation for the political conditions page for Afghanistan, for example. And if you don't have an author, like some of those pages in there I know don't have authors, just delete it and leave it like that. Okay, if it doesn't have a date, obviously it'll have a date. You'll have to put the date in of when you accessed it. But if it doesn't have that date, this date here that tells you when the page was updated or written, then what you need to do is over here you put N period D for no date. Okay, and there's your citation for the political conditions page of the Afghanistan country in Country Watch. Okay, and I hope that helps you out. Let me know if you're having any further trouble.